Alright, ladies and gentlemen, just like I promised, I'm giving you back-to-back videos today for the ASGARDians, starting with SIF. Now, SIF'S uniform is absolutely amazing. If you're a free-to-play player or you're trying to push ABX scores and you want to have a little bit of fun, SIF is amazing. Absolutely amazing. This uniform visually is one of the best looking uniforms in the game, looking like a dark hair goddess. Absolutely love it. Okay, had to take a brief pause there to respect the queen. Love her. However, her DPS might not be everything that people wanted it to be. I still see people scoring a little bit more than her with Crescent. That's kind of a bummer because I wanted her to be the de facto #1 combat character. Why? Well, she's free to play. And if you look at the combat female superheroes in the game, for the longest time, it's been dominated by weak characters, but also paywall characters like Crescent and Valkyrie. So I wanted Sif to come in as a free-to-play queen and just knock them out, pop, pop, left, right, you know? But she's good enough to get you well over the cap, which is 7 million. So that's something. And in addition to that, her uniform's value will survive the test of time. When DPS fades, stuff like this uniform bonus here will survive the test of time. We know it. We've seen it time and time again where characters are at the top of the game because of their damage. Like, let's say, for example, Namor. I'm just throwing him out there randomly. I believe he's one of the options for her. That's why, yeah. So, for example, Namor. At one point, he was one of the best characters in the game. Who's using Namor anymore? No one. Why? Because all he was offering at one point was just damage. Whereas Sif right here, she might not be offering you the most damage possible, but she's offering you something that is almost irreplaceable. This buff right here that gives you 45% extra damage to boss types. So world bosses, danger room bosses, all the stages in the game that require you to fight a boss, Shadowland boss stages, you know, this buff right here is going to make this uniform survive 2-3 years depending on how long this game survives. I find that this uniform is definitely going to be one of those that I use on a regular basis even when her damage is no longer good enough. But for now, the damage is pretty good, so I wanted to highlight that for you guys. I have her with a rage, but some of you guys might see her as just a support. That's fine. As it stands, we don't have that many support characters for World Boss Legend, so the fact that she could possibly double as a DPS and a support character, that is really good. And the uniform looks beautiful. Absolutely love it. Again, I wanted her to be stronger. She might be stronger than I'm thinking right now, but we'll have to test her out fully and see for herself. For now, I was rocking her with the rage because yesterday was the combat female superhero day and I wanted to see where she could really stack up compared to the other ones. I'm possibly going to change her over to an energy or a mighty destruction and do some funky stuff with her and see how she pans out. Because I know you guys, if you're free to play, you don't have Val or you don't want to build Val and then mythical uniform and all that stuff. And who wants to really build Crescent for anything besides the leadership? Not even me, right? I don't even use Crescent for ABX and she's the best one because I don't really like playing with her. She's wacky English, right? Yeah, sometimes you have to do like 15 runs with Crescent to get a good score. That's bad, man. The consistency is just terrible. Anyways, point is, I like the character. Her uniform is useful. The only problem I have with this uniform is I think for the uniform bonus and where we are in the game right now, with Null being one of the only two World Boss Legends, this 10% all speed should have been 10% ignore dodge. Because if you look at her kit, she has no ignore dodge passively and she has no ignore dodge on her buffs. So that's kind of a bummer. So if you look at her stat page, you're going to notice she only has 3% ignore dodge, and that's coming from my cards because I have the cable card set done, right? So it's kind of a bummer, especially if you wanted to make her your ABX de facto character and then you wanted to run her with a rage. You go into World Boss Legend, you're going to notice that against Null, a lot of your attacks are missing because he has really high dodge and she has none natively. So I think they should have made that 10% all speed a little bit of ignore dodge. That's just me, right? But overall, the character is good. I'm happy they gave her a heal and we didn't have to come and complain about her getting a heal like we had to do for Tina. So it's nice. The damage on the 5th skill is really good. That 50% attack buff helps a lot. right? The forward skill, as you can see right here, it gives her immunity to buffer survivability. The damage on it is lackluster. It's a bummer. So for her, if you don't have the awaken skill, you're gonna need to proc on the 5th skill. When you get the awaken skill, for me, what I'm doing is 3 cancel, 5 cancel, proc on the awaken skill. Some people will tell you to do some wacky stuff like 3 cancel, 6 delay cancel, and then proc on 5. I'm not gonna tell you to do that, and the reason why is 75% of the time when you do that, you're gonna miss your proc. So if you don't have a problem having to rerun the same fight over and over and over again because you're trying to do a rotation that 3 out of 4 times you're gonna miss, go ahead and do that. But for me, I'm not gonna do that. Even though this rotation works with a rage, if you're using her with a regular proc, I'm not gonna recommend that. So the rotation I'm gonna use in this video is a rage rotation and not a damage proc friendly rotation. This is what I'm gonna use. Okay, I'm gonna go 3, get the accumulation, go 6. When you see the rainbows come out, then you can cancel into 5, and then you can clap cheeks, right? But this is a rage rotation. Some people are trying to run this rotation with an energy. I don't find it to be a smart idea, but again, it can give you more damage, but it's very, very risky. 3 out of 4 times you're gonna miss. So that's just what it is. I need to fully awaken this, and then hopefully next combat female session, we can check her out in ABX, and I'll give you guys a video. And hopefully she can break 10 million. That'd be nice. Anyways, that being said, let's jump into World Boss and have a little bit of fun with SIF. I can't believe I'm saying that. I can't believe I'm saying, let's jump into not just World Boss, but World Boss Legend. So we're gonna go 3, 6, wait for them to start slicing and dicing. Then we go 5 and 4. 4 really feels like filler, which it is. You're not proccing on it. Okay, we dodged the cage. That's good. Okay, we got knocked back. Let's not get caught up. Good. We go 3, 6. We start slashing. Then we pop 5, go 4. Realistically, 4 is kind of just like meh. Sometimes I feel like just skipping it. Okay. Got knocked back. Let's move up. Let's use the 4 to fill the gap. Then we're going to go 3, 6. There we go. Oh, wow. It is so much of a wind up. So a little bit of the damage from the 6 and 5 hitting miss there. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that was on the proc. That's good. But this is a really, really slow time. So I don't... Oof. Okay. Okay, she's getting guard broken a lot. That's the thing that's going to happen. Tentacle just keeps guard breaking her. Guard breaking her. English. Yeah, this is a very slow time. You want to get down here within 90 seconds. If you guys saw the first video I uploaded today of Thena, she completed this entire stage. Well, actually, she did 4 stages higher in 2 minutes flat. Like 3 minutes, she had the entire fight done. Right? Whereas Sif here, she's taking 2 minutes just to get him off the throne. English. She's almost as good as my English, guys. And you know I always be saying words wrong and everything. No, I'm just joking. The rage isn't for every character. Let me just say that, right? And it just looks like if you're gonna use her for ABX, let's wait for the awaken skill. It just looks like if you're gonna use her for ABX with rage, it doesn't look like she's gonna be able to do super high stages. But frankly, there's no middle stages for her. That's the thing about being an alien and not being male. We need more bosses, and that's why I'm asking for more bosses constantly. Some people say, oh, you're being unrealistic, asking for more legends or whatnot. I'm asking for more legends because there's characters in the game like Sif, name's wrong again. Anyways, that's like Sif. She's good, right? She's good, but she's gonna look terrible because the restrictions limit her early on. And oh gosh. Okay, she dodged it. The restrictions limit her early on and then put her in these really high stages where she just doesn't have the DPS to do it. Well, might just be because hold on. She healed up and she's behind him, so she might survive. Okay, she teleports. That's really good. She moves around a lot in her 5th skill, so that's good. Yeah, it might be the rage, guys. So don't judge her like just off this. Like there is damage there. I'm seeing it, right? So I'll try her with energy and I will try her with damage. With the damage increase to boss types from the destruction. I wonder if there's a cap on how much damage to boss types you can have, because she has what, 45% now, and those things can get up to 120% on them. I don't think there's a cap. Well, who knows? Maybe there's a 20% cap. I don't know. I know on the Brilliant, there's like 180. Okay, come on, baby girl. Push it to the limit. I thought she could possibly get him low down, you know, but yeah. The fact that there's only one skill in her 1 through 5 that actually does damage, that's a bummer. The 4 or the 3, one of them needed to do like decent damage and it just doesn't. So that's a bummer. But I'm gonna keep this entire fight. I want to see like how low we get him with the rage, so that when we come back with an energy, come on Thor, you're wasting time. When we come back with an energy or a destruction, we can see if it was those if it was this particular CTP that was holding her back. Like she looks like she's able to do it. You can see like she came just shy. Might need a better build. Let's go try her against Mephisto. So over here against Mephisto, it's the same deal. Like if you look at the stages, she gets locked out until 25 because of the fact that it requires humans, and then down here is male, I believe. Okay, you can use her on 14, but come on, 14, that's kind of low. I don't want to make her look like garbage, so sure, I'll do a 14 run with her and then we'll try her on like 25 and see if the damage is there. I don't want to make her look like she's just trash by just putting her on these high stages, but that's kind of what I need to do, right? I need to see them at high stages. We could use Crescent's lead here, but I'd rather use Val as a support and then possibly getting a secondary support with Wave, because we can't use White Fox for her. Let's go Bop. Oh, neither one of these guys have an insight on them, so that's something. I need to change Val to an insight, I guess, but I don't have one. Okay. There's too much wind up on her skills. Okay, so 14 goes down soft. Like it's like 3-second delay on the 6 before it starts attacking, and then the 5 also has like a 2-second delay, so you waste a lot of time when you're setting up with her. You waste a lot of time. So like, I guess it's good. Actually, looking at it from a different standpoint, the delay makes it so that, oh, okay, for some reason the rage didn't proc there. Makes it so that she could be proc friendly. Like if you look at it from that perspective, the delay isn't that bad. Okay, this guy, bro. I was waiting for him to come to me, but he wanted to be a joker. I think we could possibly kill him without using the Awaken skill and then save the Awaken skill for when he goes supersize. Alright, let's go back down here. Oof, just got it. Okay. Come on. Can you get 6 bars off him? Yeah, you can get it, right? Just shy. Okay. Yeah, she's not even that fast down here, but no insight still. So let's see. 1. Okay, so it's about, yeah, it's about 2 seconds. Come on, you're in an iframe, girl. You cannot get killed by this guy, right? At least she teleported behind him. I like that actually. I like that she teleports at the end of her 5th skill, so like where she starts is not where she ends. That's really cool. Some characters, they just stay in one spot the whole time they're attacking. So like a bunch of attacks just build up underneath your feet, and then you just get clapped. Haven't seen him do this attack in a long time. Not gonna use the awaken skill because, oh, I thought he was gonna cutscene me. He might do it now, right? Yeah. Yeah. So looking at this performance, I don't think 25 would be a thing that's going down easy for her. Definitely don't think so. Can we kill him? Okay, good. Okay. So yeah, I think she's a mid-tier DPS. Really cool pause there. I think she's a mid-tier DPS. The problem is Null locks her out really early, and then against Mephisto here, she's a type disadvantage, so you can't really use a character as much as you would like. So for most people, she's gonna get relegated to the same thing that these 2 other characters beside her on this team get used for by the majority, which is just a support with a CTP event site. It's an interesting team that she's on because it looks like it's the exact same category that she falls into. Isn't that crazy? Valkyrie, Sif, and Wave, 3 top tier supports. I guess that's what they're gonna be, but I still want to test her like fully with like as many CTPs as I possibly can to see if she can possibly, you know, shine a little bit brighter than she is going to ultimately shine as a support. So thank you guys for watching. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. Till next time, be safe, and I'll catch you. Peace out.